kind of hypnotic. It's kind of hypnotic. It's kind of hypnotic.
Man, get over there and explain your game.
I'll explain it in 2 seconds.
All right.
What am I really explaining? I don't know what you have to. So you've got
Okay. Here's the way it works, man. You've seen our show. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Gameroom Collectibles GRC featured pin of the week. This week we have. It's a taxi. I don't know what it is. What do we got?
Shadow.
We got shy people. This is why it's hard to get a girl to work here too. Because as soon as you turn that on, you get shy.
Yeah, it's true.
So I was on a game show one time.
But you don't have to be, because check it out. Nobody watches our show.
No. Well, I'm sure some people do. I've seen your videos before. You get at least 50 or 100 people watching.
At least.
Right, don't you?
Yeah, I guess. So hello to.
How do you even follow? How do you even track traffic? I mean, there's a way.
Well, yeah.
Because your advertising, for the most part, is pretty grassroots, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Which it has to be.
Yeah, it's all organic.
It's
Yes, it's all
social
organic.
media, it's word of mouth. It's Ray doing calls. It's all that stuff.
Right.
So.
But it's people in Canada and Belgium and I don't know. I don't know where they make up some of these countries of people that are watching our show. I don't know.
Uruguay.
So it's those people. So man, listen, I don't know fucking shit about this game, other than what I did to it, which is not terribly interesting to me.
Pretty much
What's the story? Is this your first pin?
this?
Here, talk to me. I'm over here. Tell me about your pin.
I don't know. You bought it about a year ago
Yeah, picked it up a year ago
from a guy in Ohio.
Lancaster, Ohio.
How could you have picked it up a year ago? I've had it for a year.
Seems that way.
I know, it really does.
Yeah, it could have been longer now. Now
So-
you look back
so
on
I
it.
picked it up a year ago, February.
So wait, you drove to where?
Lancaster, Ohio.
From where?
Bensalem, PA.
How far is that?
17-hour round trip.
Why?
Because I love the game. Well, actually, I didn't know nothing about the game at the time.
Okay, well explain that then.
What was it, a Bucci film? Or a Bucci video?
Yeah, we saw a guy's video in Erie, PA. He's got about 25 machines or so. And he
Okay.
does videos of different sort of gameplays and reviews.
Imagine that.
Every time we saw the shadow, we scoffed at the artwork because it was off. And it was dirty.
This one here is custom. Well, we'll get into that later.
It is colored. So we saw a video of it, and it looked kind of interesting. As Bill said, we like the upper playfield. We like the third flipper. We like the video modes. We like the Brian Eddy design. And that was kind of it. So you really played this. You bought it without even.
I bought it without ever playing it. By always walking by them and just looking at it. And just wondering why Alec Baldwin had to be on the translator. But in any case,
Could have been.
digress.
Yes, you did.
I was also looking for like a high-end B title game at the time.
Got it.
You know, the price was right.
Okay.
So I went ahead and just went on out on a limb and purchased it.
Nice.
And loved it ever since. And it really changed my mind on walking past the pin now and not giving it a chance. So every pinball now at this point is playable.
Every pin out there is walk buyable. What about the? Did you order your Stern Kiss? Are you excited about that?
Oh, absolutely not. But I'll still play it. I'll still walk by it and play
Well,
it.
yeah. Would you put money in it to play it, or you'll play it for free?
No, I would pay to play it.
I would pay to play it, yeah. Just to see how it is.
How many times? I'd rather play this rock and roll.
Well, that would be my first pin I ever bought. And that was my buddy there told me to go ahead and get it because he was actually going to pull the trigger on it himself, I believe. But kind of like let me get it instead.
I bought it from a family in Reading, PA. It was like in a row home. And
What,
it
a
was
Rocky and Bullwinkle?
2 or 3 days after Christmas. They bought it for the wife, who was a big fan of the cartoon.
Okay.
And we know pretty limited stuff about pinball. They knew nothing about pinball. So even the fact that we opened the door and took the glass off.
No, she goes, can I, first of all, she goes, do you mind if I take the glass off? I'm like, well, what do you mean? And all of a sudden, he opens the cabinet up, takes this bar off,
Right.
and they have no clue this thing could even be removed.
Right. Yeah.
And then when he pulls the glass down, they were like shocked. Oh my God, the glass comes off like this. And then when he lifts the playfield up, they were like, oh my God, stop, what are you doing? Hold on, what
Get out
are
of
you
the
doing?
machine. Get out of there. Get out of there.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, neat.
So I forget what they asked. Maybe, what did you pick that up for?
It was like $1,400.
You paid less than that.
No, it was like $1,400. She went $1,500, but because the flipper wasn't working.
I think she paid $1,300. And it happened, you know how on the Data East they have those little connectors with the flippers? It has to be, there's like a metal strip.
Yes.
Well, that thing was
Busted.
off. No, it was fine. It was just
Oh.
it moved during
Oh,
the
okay.
gameplay.
All right.
And because no one had been in there for so long, the flipper just crapped out on us. And then she's like, "Well, I'll knock another $100 off. You get that for $1,300."
Could have been.
It's in really nice shape.
Nice.
Ray's worked on that game
Mm-hmm.
When was this?
2 years ago.
Who owns this game?
He does.
And you got that before this?
Mhm.
I thought this was your first game. How many games you got?
Well, I wound up buying Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yeah.
Then I got this.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. No, I got Medieval Madness.
What?
And then I traded that to a guy in Florida for an Attack from Mars. And then I traded the Attack from Mars for an
Hobbit.
early position for the Hobbit. Plus cash throughout this whole entire thing. And then,
Your wife's gonna kill you.
I know. Well, at this time, my wife and I were separated.
Oh.
So Pinball took her place.
Okay.
Filled the void. And that's how the Rocky and Bullwinkle came into be. Because before that, I wouldn't even think about bringing a pinball in. You know? Now that she wasn't
Get
there.
a little personal.
Oh, that's all right. That's what it is, man. So it allowed me to bring it into the house.
Well, that's
then you
cool.
got The Walking Dead.
I have The Walking Dead, LA. Yeah.
Just got us Ripley's a couple weeks ago,
I have
Okay.
a Ripley's, believe it or not, now.
which is a remarkable.
Can you
fun game.
please just admit that The Walking Dead sucks? Please.
No, I really like it.
Since
I like
they-
it.
a-
Is it
after
what
they
I
had
hoped it
custom
would have been?
callouts, It's pretty good.
Is it what I hoped that it would have been? No, because everybody was envisioning something else.
Something good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted something good. Instead, they
Yeah.
got that.
You got a bashing game, you know, but I haven't uploaded the newest code yet. I haven't had a chance because I've been so busy.
Okay.
So I'm looking to do that. But in any case, but still, this is probably my favorite game. This is probably going to be a keeper game.
Okay.
I just like the in-your-face aggressiveness of the game, the flow of it,
Okay.
challenge.
How's it play now?
How's it play?
How'd we do? Did we give you what
Fast.
you asked?
What's that?
Did we do what you asked?
Yes, you did.
Other than it not being in a timely manner?
Well, we don't have to go there.
No, that's true.
It's
That's why I keep refusing work. Or trying to, anyway.
all right. I'd
Um,
rather have it come out right than not come out at all.
okay, well that's not very interesting to people. They're going to see a gameplay because we're going to shoot a battle.
We'll see.
We've
I
had
think
some, we've had some pretty intense warm-up games on this thing already. I don't know.
Except for me.
Well, we did. He wasn't really. He was a bystander.
As an owner, I'm doing pretty
But
bad.
before we do that, can you explain either as much of the rule set as you're able to?
All right.
It's your
Well,
game. Why don't you start off?
I'll just start off by saying
Oh, you'll find it
the
here.
initial part of the game is when you first start the game, you start up. Should I start the game? How do you want me to do
I
that?
would start it. I would probably explain.
No,
it
just
first.
explain it quiet because they'll either figure it out for themselves. What are you going to do? Explain the whole? Do a pop-up video where you're not? You ain't that good.
I'm not that good,
You ain't
no.
that good. Yeah, just walk through it without playing it, and then hopefully we'll be able to accomplish some of those things.
Well,
on our
first of
film.
all, you see that there's two different flippers here.
yes.
So your typical flipper for the actual flipper bats would be your red button. And then your blue button is for several things. One of them would be is to change the position of the diverter on each ramp. Right one changing the right ramp, the left blue button changing the left ramp. Also, when you initially start the game, for your skill shot, your left blue button will give you a chance to actually choose what type of bonus that you would collect, or what, some sort of prize
Award.
points.
Whatever your award
Yeah,
is.
basically.
Whatever your award is, correct.
Right.
For that. So,
Okay.
that's the usage of the buttons itself.
Right from the door, you've got choices, and it is a flipper skill shot always,
Yes,
absolutely.
which is very cool.
Well, you have the chance to actually choose what you want with the flipper.
Also, yes.
Okay? So, but actually it's a flipper skill shot. You shoot the ball comes around, and then you use the flipper for it.
Yep.
Okay?
And GRC scores every time on the right switch.
Okay.
We modded this. Well, we modded the switch
Yeah, there's a special switch in there because
Oh, yes.
on the
Well,
original
when I
game,
got
I
the
think
ranch.
Yeah.
it was like half of the size, so it would only
Design
register
flaw.
maybe 2/3 of the time. So what Mike did was put the extended switch in, and now it seems
Now it
to be-
scores 3/4 of the time.
Oh no,
I
it
think that's
scores.
more than that.
It scores every time. I haven't seen it
I
miss
haven't.
yet since you.
Okay.
The one thing I've been watching solely.
Is that the switch? Because it
Yeah,
puts
so
you
That
off.
was one of the
That's-
hypersensitive issues with the game before we brought it in.
Okay.
Absolutely. I mean, we've
There
had
were
some
others.
ideas- well, learning now what it was. Absolutely. So I'm very happy that you took what we were talking about
Okay, well that's good.
and actually put it into practice.
Stay with the rules if you're able.
We have mode starts right here in the scenes. You have, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 6 of them.
Let's time out here for 1 second. Because you can point at the board. I got a board camera right here, so why don't we do that, right? Wouldn't that make sense?
Yeah, I think it would, Mike.
That would make sense, man. Let's do that.
Actually, we can start down and just work up. So we'll do the con light next.
Okay, that thing's running, so, yeah, if you point at stuff, yeah.
Okay, well,
How
I'll tell you
about
what, since we're already down here at the flippers and we were doing the buttons, let's just move ourselves up. You can see in the out lane and in lanes on each side, green inserts flashing right now, and they spell con. That's an important part of the game. You can change them using your flippers to spell and light them and spell con so that it would light up a particular mode here, which would be start con multi-ball.
Makes sense. The left out lane switch we replaced. How mad would you be when you not only get a drain, but you also get robbed your light because the switch was not working?
Well, no, that's why you were really aggressive with the flippers all the time to make sure things were changing because not everything was always working. So.
Oh yeah, well that's the other part of
So,
it.
you always
when
had
you
to
step
make-
up in a pinball, you've got to play whatever it gives you.
Absolutely.
I think what Mike is driving at is how nice is it that it now works?
Oh, absolutely! It's impressive
no,
with how it works.
no, I was just
Well, I was just explaining how much
I'm covering this for your knowledge because I just wanted
No, it's
to
true.
recall
No.
what
That
was
an
done.
issue? Well, I can tell you right now, that was an issue right off the bat.
Yep.
You know, and it was a pain. That's what I'm trying to say. To have to cycle all the time and stuff like that was a
Yeah.
pain in the ass.
Because you need those 4 lights to get your multi-ball lock. Or
Well, you need
whatever.
to get that con multi-ball, which is a mode in itself, a little mini game, and it also spells part of what the final battle scarf is, and we'll get to that later.
Maybe.
But there is an insert to that. Then you move into the inner part of the playfield, and all these blue inserts, they're the actual scenes of the game, the modes. Once again, you have 6, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. By getting those is like typical Bally's Williams game, is that you would have to hit it into the saucer right here where this start con multi-ball and super jackpot is at. Another way in which
Hard shot.
that's one way you can do it. Another way that you traditionally would do it would be right up through here and hit the saucer up here.
Also a fairly hard shot.
A very hard shot.
Not as hard as the other one though.
No, this is a very hard shot. Obviously, if one of these inserts were lit, you could not collect the mode start. You would actually get what's lit at that time.
So what lights? Well, I guess either you're in a mode or mode start is lit, one or the other, right? You don't have to do anything to earn the ability to start a mode, do you?
No, you don't. The modes are always active.
And they're not stackable.
They're not stackable.
Because
no.
nothing lights the light mode. So either you're in a mode or it's lit.
And you
To
can
start
do
a
it,
mode.
I think
Correct.
by getting the shot in the very back, right?
Correct. Now,
Okay.
obviously, you'd have to do it for a start scene. Who knows?
Oh, and the modes are called scenes because it looks like it's some sort of. Is that?
Oh no!
Is that supposed to be a mimic of that building from that Xanadu movie?
You know what?
You know what I'm talking about?
I've never even seen the shot.
I'm guilty of never seeing this movie either.
And
So
I've not
we're
seen
really
that either,
not.
so I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is this my beer?
Worst GRC feature ever.
My beer?
Never seen
no, that's yours.
it. Yeah, we're good. Oh my lord, that's funny. Okay,
So
so
what did exactly come down here to do with GRC features?
yeah, well, yeah, I warned you.
Put me on the spot.
Sorry,
buddy.
you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
So basically, the modes on this are going to be follow the instructions
Yeah,
and shoot what's lit.
You've got to shoot orbs. You've got to shoot ramps. You've got to shoot you hit the third flipper for that,
Yeah,
that shot in here. And
whatever it is,
each
it's gonna
one
be-
varies from mode to mode.
Whatever it is, it's going to be lit.
I'd say the game leads you very well.
Yeah, it's going
The
to
way
be
it's
lit.
lit, absolutely.
It's color coordinated at this point.
hmm
Um,
The goal to the game, though, is just to do this. is to complete the scarf to the final battle.
Okay, well how
To
do I
complete the
well how do
motorcycle.
I light a scarf light?
For instance, the con multi-ball with, if you spelled all these 4 lights on the out and in lanes, it would light this insert, you would get that, it would start con multi-ball. You do not have to complete con multi-ball, but you just have to get it. By doing so, it would then light this solid.
Okay, so one is con multi-ball.
Correct.
Okay, what else?
Second one would be shadow multi-ball. You get shadow multi-ball by lighting your locks here, and it does a really cool trick by where it grabs the ball with the high magnet.
I'm sure we'll see that
Drops the door here and throws the ball to the back and
Yeah.
disappears like the shadow did in the movie. And just to show something else that Mike did here is that there's, and people that know the shadow, there's really bad wear that's created here by the force of the magnet and the heat of the magnet pulling down on the play field and creates a divot that's just horrible and unbearable and just totally creates, you know, gameplay issues and everything else.
Where's away the paint?
It wears with
Yeah.
the paint, it goes down to the wood.
And listen, we fixed it with Bondo, all right? And the patch panel from Classic Arcades, and a piece of Mylar over top of that, and I put a buffer between the magnet and the wood underneath to try to make it thicker and weaker. It's still going to be a weak spot on the game. See you again in 1,000 plays for that area.
Yeah, I think
But
it's going to be
such
neat
is
to
life.
stuff. I agree, and I think the direction of not painting
Or you
it-
could just not play it.
Well, that's not how we want to do. So, but I think the direction of not going, like we talked about, how I was talking about Trostley matching paint.
Oh
I
yeah.
think it's better going this way because it gives you the luxury of just
Well-
rebondoing it because it's going to go bad anyway.
Yeah.
Why
Oh
get in
yeah.
trouble?
If you'd have taken this down to high end, whoever, if you'd had the playfield done, it wouldn't have been any more. Yeah. How much clear coat are you going to put on it? Not enough.
Right.
Not enough because that thing's violent.
Yeah. Well, it
Well, I
does.
guess it comes down to what you want to do. Do you want to look at the game as if it's a piece of the museum, or do you
Yeah.
want to play it?
No, we're going to play it.
Fun
So,
Well, I don't know. This thing doesn't play that good.
It didn't play as well, no.
I love the backlash. So the backlash is tits.
yeah, you gotta like it. Well, I forgot the trim.
Yeah. Let's just leave it at you forgot the trim.
Yes.
I was going to take it somewhere else, but I guess I'll take the high road this time. I'm not going to mention any dickheads on Pinside that sell rip-off third grader translates. I'm not going to
Well,
bring
there
that
is the
up.
speaker panel, so that's
The
kind
speaker
of
panel is nice. What's up with your display there? Explain what's going on there, because I don't know what unit that is. What's that?
That's the color DMD.
Right.
In Sigma mode.
Right, because the programming's not written for it yet.
Correct. If so, boom, got it. Originally purchased it for the Medieval Madness, and then wound up just kept it as myself.
Dig it.
Just jumped it around, and obviously I think purple with this game looks fantastic.
Ah, okay, I dig
Yeah.
it.
So it's kind of why we went with it, just to complement
What's the
some of the
Mongol
purple
thing?
down here.
I missed that.
What's that?
Mongol. We're missing a bunch of rules.
Well, let's finish this one. So we got Conquer the Battlefield.
Oh yeah. Oh well,
So-
that's never gonna fucking happen.
Well, that's up
I
here.
came with one shot last game. That's about the only thing I did.
Well, Conquer the Battlefield is that the ball then goes up to this here, gets thrown up to here, and you have a paddle, which you would use your flippers to go back and forth
Yes.
and keep the ball. And they have an opto right here that senses the ball, that then puts the ball and thrusts the paddle forward and hits the ball forward. And what you're trying to do is hit all the lights an X amount of times, like 30 times, I think, in your first try, and then 50, 70, and so forth.
Yes. What?
By doing so, you would then get an extra ball chance, and then you also get Conquer the Battlefield lit.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen for me.
And then you have Complete the Scenes, which is it's just spells right here. You just
Okay.
got to get them all.
Well, I've almost done that, and I thought that was kind of what I was supposed to be doing.
And when you do it, it goes into a typical wizard mode where you have to everything's lit up,
Yeah.
and you get ridiculous amount of points
You
for
give your shots a
everything.
million, something like that.
But the idea is you have a certain amount of time to do it. But the trick to do in when you conquer the battlefield is when you have time in the beginning is to bring the ball up to here because every light here is considered a shot.
Okay.
So you
What?
have to actually
Yeah, I get
conquer
you.
this,
All right.
In wizard mode.
In wizard
to be able
mode.
to get all the shots.
to get all the shots.
That sounds like I'm not going to see that today.
No.
I don't think so.
No, but that would be
Not
that's
based
a little
on
strategy
so
that
far.
people use when you get to that
Yeah.
point because
Not
it does
gonna
make
see
sense
it.
because he was there one time when I got to this one here by itself, and what I do come down to one light or something like that, and then the ball drained. So that's how close I got to it.
Coin Taker, nice shirt by the way.
Thank you.
Coin Taker premium non-ghosting in this job. Looks like I went with the warm whites in the warm frosted for the GI. Other than that, whatever I did down there at the bottom.
And you install my beautiful smoked mirror blades.
Yes, did you get those from CoinTaker? Yeah, you brought those with you, so I don't know where you got those.
They were from CoinTaker. You get a whole pack.
No, that was not from them. They don't have smoked at the time.
Oh, that's fine.
That's why. But I've gotten everything else from
What's the
them.
Mongol thing?
The Mongol thing is the Mongol Hurry Up. That comes from hitting and spelling Mongol throughout the game here. You see you have right here, the little hats on the target bangs.
I'll never aim for those. I'll just
No,
get them by
no, we
accident.
have one up here. This one doesn't have an actual letter on it, but it's
Oh, is that
part
what
of
that
it.
was? Because I didn't know what that was.
That is what it is, and continuing around. So that if you do spell Mongol, then it gives you what's called a hurry up. So you have X amount of seconds to get 30 million.
So wait, hold on, stop.
Yes.
So that target up there was a blue, I put a blue bulb in for some reason because I couldn't figure out what the fuck it was.
Yeah, that's why it was yellow, I think, before.
So wait, it's part of Mongol?
It's part of Mongol, correct.
What letter is it?
Isn't it part of Mongol? I thought it was part of Mongol.
It can't be.
It's not part of Mongol?
Well, it doesn't spell.
It doesn't spell Mongol, but I thought it was part of Mongol before.
Okay, so I'm going to say it, I'm going to take it back to unknown because that would be stupid if they did that because they spelled out Mongol down here. That would be fucking stupid.
That's why I should have
Well, that's out to our viewers. What is our blue dot? Because I haven't figured it out yet, and I didn't care enough to sit and
I
test
could have
it.
sworn it was part of Mongol. That's why I'm still saying that. That's why I put yellow in there from the beginning, when I put yellow up there.
Okay, I think you're wrong.
You know? Probably am
You
wrong.
didn't bring me a book, did you?
No, I'm not one to ever sit there and look at rules like that anyway.
Okay.
So,
The jackpots are lit wherever they are.
anyway, if you do spell Mongol where Mongol is spelled right
Yes.
here, anyways, it starts at 30 million, counts down at a certain time, stops at 10, you get about 5 or 6 seconds after that, and then it shuts off.
So hurry
if
up.
you do not hit the loop.
Hurry up on the orbits.
But if you do, if you choose to, after it hits 10 million, after a couple seconds, and you just want to, chicken out, you can go ahead and pull the the trigger here,
Yes.
and it actually does do a little chicken.
How did you figure that out?
Just playing the game. It just happened one time.
It's not on the instruction card.
No, it's not. But nothing really ever is on an instruction card that has to
Not
do with the
usually.
game.
Not usually.
I mean, if you step up and read the instruction card, you'll go so far,
Okay.
But it's just playing around with the game. I think one time somebody was just pulling the trigger because it's there,
I
And
think
it
with
did
Indiana
something.
Jones, there's maybe once or twice in the game where that fires something after a mode. So then you just get used to.
Rocky and
pulling
Bullwinkle
triggers.
Rocky and Bullwinkle pulled it on me the other. I'm in multi-ball and some there's
Yeah,
like
that's
a
the
kid-
bomb.
fire.
You've got to
Yeah,
put
like
out the
boom,
fire.
boom, boom,
right?
Yeah, 5 times, yeah. 5
With
hits.
bars.
So, that's the Mongol Hurry Up. You got a
Okay.
jackpot.
Nice.
Multi-pole jackpot's right here. So,
That's the only jackpot shot, right?
it is the only jackpot shot. I think
So
it's a very
what
hard
is this?
jackpot
Is that
shot.
triple jackpot or is that another jackpot?
No, that's different jackpots depending on what you're looking at. That would be the jackpot for Com Multi-Ball would be lit up, and you would have these jackpots.
That's right.
They would be lit up all over the
When in
place.
doubt, follow the lights.
Absolutely.
Ah,
I mean, that's pretty much
yeah.
what I've been doing on the game. Once again, I knew nothing about the game when I bought it, and I've done nothing but play it. But for some reason, I still think that has something to do with Mongol. We'll figure that one out.
Okay.
That'll be something I'm going to be looking at tonight when I'm playing it. But overall, the game looks fantastic. Playfield's in great shape. It's exactly what I wanted. No issues with the playfield. No hesitation on the paddles. Flippers feel great. Game feels fast. Very
Game's very
responsive.
fast.
Absolutely, game's responsive. Nice, all new black rubbers in it too. Put the yellow bats in there, flippers for me, and
Super bands.
and then the purple super bands as well. Yep. I got the chromed up rails here, which look really nice. I guess you buffed them up. They look good. I'm getting my fingerprints all over my.
Yeah, it's yours.
Stuff already.
You paid for it. I collected.
Yeah, no, you took the
Well,
life.
hey,
The
listen.
ramps look great too,
Yeah.
Mike. I gotta
Absolutely.
tell you, I don't know
Yeah.
what you guys did to the ramps.
Clean them.
Is
Yeah.
that it?
Yeah.
And then the flipper buttons you installed too,
Yeah.
which I know was a pain in the butt.
They were a nightmare, but CoinTaker has changed the design or improved the design. Thank God.
Yes, thank you though. Yep. Because I was curious how I was going to do it, because I felt they were so close together as well. So it wasn't
Yeah,
that
he
easy.
didn't want to do it, so here, you do it.
Yeah, you remember that too? I was like, yeah, I got a bunch of stuff for you
Here,
here.
you do it. Thanks. Here's all this shit. I didn't put those little.
I give you my wish
them
list.
Them little toy gadgets you had there.
Yeah, you like those?
No, they didn't.
Yeah, I was going to see how they
They
looked.
didn't, they didn't pass. They looked like they were broke before they even, I even took them out of the fucking
Well,
bag.
that was the issue. They were broke before they came out of the bag.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't have worked anyway.
Yeah.
I tried to put it on and like I didn't get through one ball and it was halfway up the
Oh, I know. I was figuring it was somehow you're going to have to do some sort of like cement glue or
It
something.
wasn't that important.
You know. So.
Last thing I want to do is be having a good game and some piece of shit like that
Yeah,
going up,
you're right.
go to the playfield.
I agree.
All right. Well, thanks for going over. Did we miss anything on the rules of any great importance? I don't think so. Thank you for your patience in your business, and thank you for your reference.
Absolutely.
I guess that's how you found us, was from
Yeah.
your pin.
Yep. Is Indiana Jones? Just rocks.
Yeah, and you did that 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Still in perfect shape.
Sweet.
Still
Well, that means you're not playing it enough. Because it should be
Well,
Not
broken.
as much.
I don't know if you could ever
But
play them enough.
If you played it enough, it'd be broke.
Well, his toe tan was out of commission for a while, and then with Ray getting that help and working, we've been playing a lot of that. So when we go over to his house.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't like it anymore.
No,
All right, sweet. Well, I appreciate you
Yep.
hosting.
Well, thank you.
Say hi to you. You know some of these people because they're gonna message you or whatever. Because you know people.
Right.
I don't know if you probably know
I do.
people.
Well, I'd like to thank Gameroom Collectibles here for doing my game.
Yeah, shout out to somebody.
And I'll do a
besides
shout out to
us.
Ray.
You know, he's
Ray's
on
not in the
team.
house.
Okay, well that's good.
You know? I'd like to do a shout out to Coin Taker, to Melissa. She's
Okay.
been really good to me, and Chris.
Sweet.
You know?
I've seen you
Fabulous
have their
people.
shirt on. I'm going bland.
Absolutely. We'll shout out to Liberty Pinball Club and all the folks there.
Are you still operating out of Pin Crossing, or is that
relative-
just one of your spots?
That's just a spot. That's where we're operating out of right now is Pin Crossing. With Jen,
Okay.
Which is fine.
I've
Yeah.
been there and I've given it. I like it.
I think it's
He's
a
doing
two thumbs up.
He's doing a really nice job there.
Absolutely.
He beat us up on the
He,
scared stiff a couple weeks
whoever the team is, you know, because it's not just one person
Oh,
that
no,
makes
he
it
has
happen.
several guys.
The team of people that
Yeah.
are trying to make that happen, they're doing a nice job. It's
Yeah.
very nice.
Mike, the owner, Ken, you know, always there working on them. And I'll tell you what, he did a great job at Downingtown too. Give him a shout out for that. Putting it
Yeah,
together,
man. You know, I wish I had time when I was up there. You know, I'm always,
Mhm.
I don't have time, and it's a shame. A girl showed up an hour and a half late for a 3-hour shift. All right.
Mm.
So I'm under the gun, and I got. Oh.
Well, one more thing would be is just a shout out because he's going to be hooking me up with some custom painted
Oh, your man.
black rails. And then the game's going to be exactly what I want it, which is a dark featured game.
I'm assuming his name is Jay.
Yes.
Who?
Yeah, Jay Robinson.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I was pretty sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It is.
You
can look
know,
him up on Facebook.
I don't think his name is on any of my machines here anymore. So that means he hasn't been here recently.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, absolutely. Very happy with the machine.
Okay.
So-
Well, do you have any idea what's going to happen next? It's going to be worse. Don't get shy, because we're gonna bat. Did you see those scores up there? Can you cycle back? to
Oh
that?
gosh.
Now,
Yeah,
now
yeah.
listen. I wasn't. I don't know who player one was,
Oh.
but if you put up that now, listen. We don't have to shoot right now. We can play another couple warm up games or whatever you feel like you need.
It doesn't make a difference at this point.
But yeah, so we're gonna break here. We're gonna take a break, and we'll be
Maybe we
back.
just jump into it, right?
No, we're gonna take a little break.
Okay.
We'll be back soon. Worst video ever.
Let it run. I mean, at least at this point, just let us know it's going to run.
It is now running. You said you wanted to do it again. All right, you need help. You're off camera. Let me help you guys. Let me help you guys.
You're doing well over there. Still start from the bottom. You did well last time.
Did I tell you that the GRC featured pin of the week was almost going to fail? Like, it was going down. I was putting one up every week with Pete's help for probably, I don't know, 12 weeks straight maybe? 13 weeks straight now? I don't know. I gotta check the records, but we were doing pretty good. And then I kind of ran out of pins and ran into situations where I'm kind of stuck. I got nothing to feature this week. Nothing's ready. There's nobody here to host, but there is.
Hey.
Rumor has it there was not going to be a video this week, but here we have a it's a modded taxi, actually. It's a Maryland taxi, and it's modded. I'll use that other footage from that I downloaded earlier. That was better for that section. But hello, everybody. Welcome to GRC's featured pin of the week.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Greg. This is Bill.
How you doing?
And we are here to pick up my friend Bill's recently shopped Shadow game.
Yes, nicely done.
We shot this earlier, and it was better, but I don't know. Run at it.
All right. Well, I guess we can initially just start with the flippers. As you can see, there's two of them, two different colors. You have a red flipper and you have a blue flipper. The red flippers are your typical flipper bat function, and then the blue buttons have multiple functions. The primary being is moving the diverters on the ramps.
Did I turn that one on yet?
No.
No, I didn't think so. You're right, it probably was a little bit better earlier, Mike.
I told you it would be.
You're right.
Okay, so there are diverters.
This is a man who's been to the rodeo before.
So with the diverters,
Did you see the PinFest after party video? Oh my.
I did.
Yes.
Here's the difference. We did figure out what that
Okay.
mysterious blue button
Updates.
is
Yes.
on the top of the playfield.
I think that's better. Let's do the updates.
Okay. Yes, it spots you a mogul.
It does.
Yes. And
Now, when
we're-
we played it, you had to hit it once before it activated it, so you actually had to hit it 2 times to spell one of the letters of mogul.
Correct.
Okay.
So after initially it comes up, it's solid. You hit it, lights one of the letters, goes blank, hit it, then relights it and activates that particular target,
That sounds complicated.
and then hit it again. And then
I was playing good.
Go
You
ahead.
know, I posted the grand champion score.
It was
you
just
know,
over $1 billion.
Right
Say no to
before you
draws.
got right before you guys showed up. Thank God for an editor.
But the glass was off.
oh, here you go, right there, grand champion.
And I've amassed some big scores too with the glass off, you know.
there you go.
I agree, and we're going to find out who's who here in a minute, and I think that's what we should do. We covered the video from earlier is fine.
Absolutely.
It is. So, nice game. Don't let me forget, I actually want to record the sounds that this game has in it through the sound test, where I can just have them and I'll use them
Oh, yeah.
in the video. Because it has very cool sound. The game has cool sounds. And it says some pretty cool stuff. I dig it. I like it.
It's a good game.
I like it. I like the backlash. It's better than that other one.
I mean, there were several things
It's a
to
classic.
make.
I like the pinball.
I'd have to, I'd have
Go
to
with
say
the
though
butt.
I
that
do like the pinball.
yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for sitting in and being part of this. And I know you watch our show. I'm not so sure if you watch our show, man. I'm not convinced. That he's
know
seen
if
our
he
show.
does.
I've been holding his machine hostage for the past 2 years, and he's only had it for a year.
Just feels too like
He hasn't liked us on Facebook either.
We're not on Facebook.
Huh.
What is Facebook?
I don't know.
It's social network. We do apologize to the folks out there that we're not nearly as cute as the regular hosts, nor as eloquent. But
Of
we'll let
course.
the machine speak for itself.
Well, thank you. We'll do that. Thanks so much. Maybe next week we're back.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Nice work, Michael.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who's first?
Well, I would say you have game choice. It's your game.
I'll just go first. I always do. So.
Okay, and you like to go last, so I'll play
I do.
second.
Okay.
I'll take the second spot.
Yeah, why not?
And this is one take only, so don't embarrass yourself.
Oh, I will be.
But his first 2 shots were very nice. Spend more time thinking than making the shot.
Lamont?
I assume I can't get modes while I'm in multi-ball either, can I? Shit.
Pull the trigger. That doesn't matter.
Disconnected.
How's that feel?
Ominous.
Oh, that shot was hard. You were doing so good, man. Well, in there. Oh, wow.
I'm not.
Please tell everyone that's more than one take.
Well, you got a second shot. fighting heavy in this video, Mike. You're screwing up.
Yeah, I should be.
You might have peaked better.
You did. My warm-up game was not yet.
Who's the first two games you played? Almost a billion.
Oh.
And about 3/4.
Alright, he's starting to warm up. I don't know why it's so damn late.
Oh, come on.
Is it me?
Shadow?
We should just go.
There you go. So the first one.
Yeah! That was a bad night for
You know what to do? Mike has a lid, so you know what to do. It's been so long.
my nudging skills.
I think Mike's on a roll here, bro.
Yeah, roll in there. I love it.
25 million!
I'm gonna be gone for a while, Shadow.
Roll in there. Thanks.
Dumb poker.
Yeah, just missed.
Attack!
Lamont?
Lamont? Wasn't he in that TV show?
What was that show?
Bam! Oh, that'll work. Bam! Let that go.
There's no light without shadow.
Ah! Ah! Bob.
Someone's coming.
Still get the super jackpot. Come on. Bam! Oh. That didn't hurt. Oh, yeah.
Jackpot!
You doubted me. Ah. Ah. Bam! Shit!
What? One super jackpot? That's it?
I gotta get in that hole again for multi-ball.
Status.
Yeah. Here we go. Bam! I don't know. Who's over there? Shit!
Someone's coming.
Oh, non multi-ball later. I gotta play a video game first, so that's gonna fuck me up.
Hopefully something.
Yeah, let's do that. This is unbelievable. Yeah, the extra ball kills me. Bam! Hula! Working hard, man, over here. Oh, that particular multi-ball sucked. That was bad.
Wow, three-way combo.
I don't know. Fuck!
Did I really come at you?
Jesus Christ!
I'd rather come after you.
Well, this is anticlimactic.
Ain't over yet, man. Get back in that.
Well, it's over, Mike.
Oh, I can see now what? Oh, absolutely not.
He's gonna run home and clear the cabs on this thing.
Well, it's nice to have the upper Playfield work. That was out of commission for how long? 20 million. That's just scraps.
I like to be back. Good dog.
Get 10 more.
Get the shadow now.
Right?
Oh, you son of a...
Get him.
I don't know if that registers or not. I wonder. I don't think it's quick enough. Ah, come on.
Kill it. All of you, go. Get the shadow.
Wow. Don't give up yet. There we go.
I see it, man. I took their souls on it.
No, I'm not worried about it.
How you doing?
I hate when it does that.
Margo.
Hold on.
Throw the ball. Whole lot of nothing going on.
Attack. Get the shadow now.
Oh.
Get him.
Can we hear this?
Nice.
playing with, not a lot of scoring.
When you're playing for a while, keep going. One of the best things you can do is keep going.
I experienced the left side hit for the longer time. It's generally a harbinger of death.
Yeah.
Train down the middle or
Oh,
one of the outlets. There you go. I'm not laughing with you, I'm laughing at you.
Yep. Player one that was not embarrassing, really. Well,
But not at all impressive.
it was neither. But yet, you haven't. He's beating you at this point.
I still think
And I haven't won yet. I haven't won yet. He's vicious.
Someone's coming.
I've already used up all my multi-balls.
that's it. Oh, you're grab the car and pull it up here.
Yep.
I can't believe you did it.
I hit the total of none times.
I won't tell anyone. The Christ,
Well, that's wide open for you.
I wouldn't say wide open.
Most impressive.
We'll see, probably.
Move. Margo.
Come on.
No ball for right there.
You are a most worthy opponent.
So you're grand champion. Not this game, but
Earlier, yeah. On the warm-up game. Which is not on film, unfortunately.
Well
So
done.
therefore, it doesn't even count. Please do. If your game's not on film, it doesn't count.
true. I
You
guess
will
not.
play this game again.
Well, thank you, Bill, for sharing your game. What did you do, leave?
He's just backed the truck up.
Thank you so much for being a part of it.
Absolutely, Mike.
Sweet.
Looks beautiful.
Thank you, viewers. Tune in next week.
We'll see who's guest hosting.
Yeah.
There might be an Elvis.
Could be God only knows what the hell's going to happen around here.
There you go.
Yeah, neat.
But a reason to tune in nonetheless.
Yeah. And we certainly heard plenty of this one.
We did.
It sounds like Medieval Madness.